What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your guy Mark McNeely coming back at y'all with another video. Happy Wednesday to you. If you're brand new to the channel, I want to say welcome to Financial Abundance and Healthy Living, where we've been helping people look at other additional ways to earn income to their bottom line or top line, as well as we've been really focusing in on helping people gain their confidence, gain momentum in their life through health and wellness, where we've been addressing and tackling halitosis, bad breath, at its root. All right. So if you're brand new to the channel, if you find value, if you like the information that we're providing, comment below, like the video, share it if you want to. It's going to help the algorithms with YouTube to get this message out. Also, below in the description box of this video, we have links to products and services. We have our live masterclass where we are holding and hosting that every week. All right, we have a great crowd right now, a great team of people that's coming on board, and there's more to come. There'll be links for that, as well as the 4-phase formula. So those are just some of our products and services that we're offering online digitally right now at the moment. So you can find those below in the description box. All right, so let's jump into this video, guys, because this is super duper powerful. Also, stay tuned for a day in a life with halitosis video. I'm actually finishing up the last touches on that video, and I'm working on the editing for it. So it should be dropping here soon this week. If not tomorrow, then the following day. So let's jump right into this thing. I'm going to be talking to you all today about the importance of healing the gut and why that has everything to do with halitosis, bad breath. All right. Many of you have been trying to cure halitosis, bad breath via just the mouth only, right? But you complain about having these smells, having these taste changes. Just the discomfort is via the mouth, right? You feel it in your mouth. That's where the discomfort is coming from, the mucus in the throat. So I'm going to be talking to you all and sharing with you all some strategy that you can start implementing today. All right. And we do cover this more in depth in our live masterclass. So if you're interested in that, you definitely don't want to miss out. So curing halitosis means cleansing the gut. Basically, your gut is the breeding ground. It's the root of where everything happens. It's the hub center that communicates with your body. You are what you eat, right? So we are what we eat. Whatever we put in our bodies, whatever we drink, whatever we consume, that's what we are. That's how we're going to function. All right. And so I took some notes here. So if I'm glancing off, that's just to help me stay on track. But what you want to do is you want to focus on what I call the 80-20 rule. I got that from the Tyler Perry movie. For those of you that have watched that movie where he talks about the 80-20 rule, you know, you have an 80% of a woman or 80% of this person. All right. You don't have the full 100, but you have 80%. But this other 20%, you know, you rather go out here and get that 20% and settle for that. So I don't know. I just kind of came up with it. But the 80-20 rule is basically you want to focus on filling your plate with 80% veggies. They can be raw veggies, steamed veggies. They can be baked or cooked, right? You want 80% of your plate should have veggies on it. All right. And then the 20% should be your protein. So protein, good fats, can be meat, fish, and avocado. All right. And what you want to also focus in on doing is stop eating when you're about 75 to 80% full. I guess, you know, the way I was raised and things like that, you know, I would eat until I'm just like my stomach is about to bust or burst, or until I need to unbutton my pants and stuff like that. And so we've been trained and we've processed how to maneuver that way, all right, over time. And so a lot of people eat like that. You know, they eat until they are stuffed or until they are just like about to explode. And you don't want to do that, all right, because you're stretching your gut. You're really overworking your system. All right. Now also, you know, and the reason why you want to do that is because this is going to help you with being able to absorb the food and also with digestion. So just imagine if you're trying to cram something into a space or an area. Let's say you're trying to fill a hole with something. If you over cram it, right, or over pack it with something, you're going to eventually get an overflow, or something's going to spill over or spill out, right? If you just think about that analogy, right? So, you know, but if you fill it up only about a portion of the way or more than halfway, you still have some room for it to maneuver, for it to breathe, for it to, you know, do what it's going to do. right? And so that's how our guts are designed. You know, you don't want to overfill or overstuff your gut. And if you do that, you're not going to be able to absorb everything that you need, the nutrients and things like that. All right, now let's talk about food combinations, because I have not yet talked about this. I've done some more research on it, and what you want to try to focus in on is pairing vegetables. So, you know, anything green and leafy with animal protein. I think what throws people's guts off a lot of times is they pair animal protein with leafy green, also with carbs, like with, you know, potatoes, mashed potatoes, and things like that. And so that throws off your system. I think it just has something to do with the way your brain and your gut communicates with one another. It first starts off with leafy green. It's trying to digest that and break that down, but now it's got something else. And so the communication waves are off, and that can cause your body just the signals just to not produce enough stomach acid, all right, when need be. And so it's amazing how our bodies operate, but you want to focus on just, you know, your food combinations, just pairing vegetables and greens with animal proteins, all right. And also you want to pair vegetables with green, such as, so you want to do like so you want to eat chicken and vegetables, all right, only, or you want to do like veggies and a veggies and like a quinoa, things like that. All right, so you want to pair them up like that, and just make sure you try to stay consistent. And when you do it like this is called eating clean, and really helping you to absorb and to digest the foods that you're eating. You got to understand that your intestinal walls are extremely fragile. It's just like the skin. The skin is very fragile, and so a lot of times with the skin, we can cut ourselves or scrape ourselves, and if we pull that scrape off too soon, right, it could cause irritation, or it can cause it to bleed, or can cause further harm to the body. And so same thing with the intestinal walls, right? It's basically fragile, and what you have to do is just be patient with it. Allow your body to absorb the foods. Don't overeat, don't overdo it, and you're going to give your body your gut a chance to really heal faster. All right, if you do that. So just focus on those food combinations. So again, you want to pair vegetables and greens with animal protein. All right, and you want to pair vegetables and greens with vegetable protein. So a vegetable protein is, again, things like lentils, or like things like quinoa. All right, so that's kind of how you want to do it. You want to pair it up that way for easy absorption. All right, so let's talk about what to eat. I'm just going to give you guys a list of some things. You can take notes if you want. So what to eat while you're cleaning up your gut. You can eat vegetables. They can be whole vegetables, raw. You can eat kale, chard, leafy green vegetables, squash. And there's a long list of them, but these are just some of the vegetables that you can eat that's going to be very helpful and beneficial to you. As far as fruit is concerned, you only want fresh and frozen berries, strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, and you can do lemon and lime. All right, too much fruit or too many different other types of fruit, all right, could cause candida. It can be have higher amounts of sugar. Things like bananas and red apples and things like that. They host more sugar, so you got to be careful with that. Now, in terms of dairy, these are substitutes that you can go with. So hemp and nut milks, almond milk, hazelnut, walnut, and coconut milk are all cool. If I want milk, I normally go with almond milk, but that's pretty much it. That's all I do in terms of that. With meat, now you can do freshwater or water-packed salmon. I love salmon. I'm going to eat some of that tonight for lunch and tonight. You can do tuna, mackerel, sardines, pike, kippers, lamb, duck, organic turkey, organic chicken. And you can do small amounts of grass-fed beef. You don't want to overeat it. Again, 80-20. So you want 80% vegetables, 20% meats or animal protein. Nuts and seeds, most nuts are okay. Seeds, hemp, pecans, walnuts, cashews, and pistachios. So those are just, macadamia nuts as well. These are just some of the nuts and seeds that you can partake in that'll be, you know, definitely good for you. All right, as far as the drinks, you can do seltzer, you can do mineral water, green, white, and herbal teas. I love the detox tea. It has all of the antimicrobes, fungal properties in it to help. And so, you know, you can drink that, consume that. Also, I'm a big fan of spring water. You know, that's my thing, alkaline water. Also, with condiments, you want to focus in on like vinegar. You can do apple cider vinegar, you know, all vinegars and all spices and herbs. That's pretty much it. You know, of course, a little bit of salt you can do and things like that, and pepper, which falls in the herbs family. But that's kind of it. You know, you want to keep it as simple as possible. You want to rinse and repeat that process as you're eating, as you're consuming foods and, you know, the fruits and vegetables. So you still be able to eat. You know, you just want to limit it, giving your gut a chance to really heal and to digest these foods. Stay tuned for a video tomorrow. I'm going to be giving you guys some additional information on what you will need to do, but I didn't want to make this video too long. But these are some tips that you can start working on and utilizing right now to really cleanse the gut and start the healing process, which you have to do that to beat halitosis, bad breath. Whether you have a SIBO or if you have just GERD, acid reflux, or whatever, you have to start doing this, cleaning up your diet, cleaning up your gut, eating clean, and you'll notice a difference. You'll feel better. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. There'll be links below in the description box if you're interested in any products or services that we have to offer. With that being said, guys, I'll see you on the next video. Take care.